Hello traders, this is Matt again from SBS Co Trading, and I'm going to talk about Euro US dollar on daily time frame on this tutorial. And before I begin to explain, you always have to keep in mind that these tutorials are for educational purposes only, and any loss of funds, I will not be responsible for that. Okay, so what we have a big channel, as you can see. The price has been following this channel from this point to the current price, and we have a small channel inside this big channel, which is this channel. So I'm going to explain what I expect this price, this pair to move in the following week. So before I begin to explain, I have to add some important trend lines on our chart. Then I will explain everything once and for all. Okay, the reason why I'm adding these horizontal lines is because they are acting as D and S zones, which is known as demand and supply zones on our chart. So to avoid confusion, let me explain why I'm connecting these points to these horizontal lines. Okay, before I talk about these horizontal lines, let me explain why I connected these points in a small channel. The reason why we have a small channel is because the price has been respecting these areas. From this point, as you can see, we have a rebound at this point, following this point, back to this point, then this point, back to this point, then a breakout at this point, following a retest, then we are up. So that's the reason why I connected these points in a channel, and the reason why I added the horizontal lines is because I'm connecting the following points. The first horizontal line is because we have highs at this point and highs at this point. As you can see, we also have lows at this point, following breakouts. We also have lows at this point and lows at this point. So that's the reason why I had to put that horizontal line, because the price is respecting that area, and whenever we approaches that line, we expect something to happen, either a bounce back or a breakout following a retest. Then we go to the direction which the price is going, and we also have this following horizontal line, which is the following lows at this point, following lows at this point. Then we have a breakout, and it started to serve as this is the support line at this point. As you can see, the several highs at this point. Then from this direction, we had a breakout at this point, following lows at this point, then a breakout at this point, and the price is playing around below that area. And the last, sorry, the last horizontal area, the horizontal line that we have is this one, which has this low that happened on Wednesday and Thursday, and it was broken here following a retest. As you can see, there was a bullish pin bar after a breakout before the price had to continue up, and we have several lows at this point. And as you can see, there's a breakout following a retest, then price went down, and the last one is this horizontal line, which is lows at this point, then a breakout following retest, then another breakout before the price had to go up. So I'm going to explain what I'm expecting this price to move in the next week, or what sellers and buyers need to consider before they place their orders. And do not take this as a signal, but take it as a training video. Okay, as you can see, what happened from Thursday and Friday candlestick. The price came from this horizontal line, and it touches this horizontal line, and it failed to break that horizontal line. Then it goes back towards this horizontal line, which we are targeting. And what I'm expecting this price to do in the following week, maybe on Monday or Tuesday, is that the price will need to touch that horizontal line that is indicated by the red indicator. The price may need to touch that area, and if the price touches that area, it either breaks it or closes below that area. When I say break, it means the candlestick will close above that horizontal line. If it closes above that horizontal line, it might expose the next horizontal line, which would be this movement to this horizontal line, as you can see. So we need to keep in mind that most of the time when a breakout happens, it follows a retest before the price continues to the breakout direction. And I'm not saying this happens every time when a breakout happens, but we need to consider that when a breakout happens, mostly it follows a retest before we continue to the next target price. And the reason why I'm expecting this movement to happen is because this main trend line need to be respected. It's been months since this horizontal line has been touched, so the price from this direction may go up to that line before it comes back. Maybe if it goes to this line, either it breaks up and continue up like this, or it bounces back in channel and go down in the following months. I'm not saying this is what is going to happen, but that's what price would need to do. So let me touch both sides. The price, as you can see, is approaching this horizontal line. If it fails to break this horizontal line, maybe it goes and touches it, then following maybe a hammer or any candlestick which indicates that the price is now going back. It might happen that the price will move to this horizontal line, then back to this horizontal line. And if it breaks this horizontal line, it may continue down to the following horizontal line. And if it closes below this horizontal line following a retest, then the price would continue down and down and down. And so you need to put in mind that these breakouts and price retesting gives you a signal that the price is going which direction. And at this moment, I cannot really tell that the price will break this horizontal line. But that's where we are going. So the price would need to go and respect this area. If it respects, maybe we go back to this horizontal line, or if we close above it, we retest, then go to the main horizontal line. As you can see, the main horizontal line. And as zoom out, this line has been, it's been months since we last saw a test on that line. As you can see, we have this touch and several touches below this channel, as you can see. So the price may choose either direction. Which direction do you think this price will go? And you are free to comment on the comment section, and we can discuss this pair. What are your expectations? Where do you think this thing will go? And thank you guys for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe and join my Telegram and WhatsApp groups for daily price action videos. I'm doing these videos every day, and do not forget to subscribe so that you get these videos in time.